Hey, welcome to Squarebody Stuff. I'm Chad, your host. I got a message this morning. Actually, I think it was yesterday. Anyways, got a message from the manager down at my local O'Reilly store. He wanted to know if I had an extra Squarebody Stuff sticker. And I did happen to actually have a new one, or an extra one. So, he sent me pictures of a new Squarebody he just bought. So, I think he said he's down there right now. So we're going to hop in old Squeaky here. We're going to go check it out. Maybe find out what it's all about. Stay tuned. Well, let's see if old Squeaky's ready to go to town. It's been kind of cold. Squeaky don't have a heater. But today's kind of warm, so I'm going to take advantage of it and take him to town. Street tires on Squeaky now. I don't have the drag slicks on, so he really don't get a whole lot of traction right now. I've also been informed by neighbors there's highway patrol up here, so I have to take it kind of easy. We're here with Kevin, the manager of our O'Reilly's in town here.
What's going on?
I've been doing business down here for like 25 years. I don't know how long have you been down here?
14 years.
14 years, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when he first started. He's the new guy that I didn't want to deal with when I come in because he didn't know anything yet. But now he's kind of my go-to guy here. But he just recently bought this '83 C10 long bed 2-wheel drive, and he's really proud of it. I can see why. It's actually a pretty slick truck. Before I kind of started asking him some questions, when he sent me pictures of it, I thought I recognized the truck. And when I pulled in, I realized that I had to know this truck, and he told me who he bought it from and where he lived. And I've drove by this truck the last 3 years because he lives just down the road from me. So I've seen this truck before, but it was on the gravel road. It's all dirty and like my trucks are, but he's got it all cleaned up now. So
best cleaned as it can be right now.
Well, I mean, it's got the patina, it's got its story,
Absolutely.
So what kind of plans do you got for the truck?
Well, my goal is this. I've always I had a square body when I was younger, and now that I'm a little bit older and got a chance to get my hands back on one, I mean, as you all well know, they are becoming harder and harder to find. And so now that I've got my hands on this one, what I'm going to do is bring my kids out. We're going to work on it together and get to the point where the body is straightened out and we can get rid of some of this rust and just get it looking sharper. You know?
Yeah. Yep, and make it a family thing, because that's like with me.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in these trucks, and a lot of people have, and it's a you know, big part of my life. And you know, maybe one of these days your kids can remember back. You know, hey, you know, I remember growing up. I remember growing up in Dad's old black '83. You know,
exactly. Yeah.
And you know, maybe have it around long enough to pass it on to them or something. And you know, that's the cool thing about these old trucks, just the memories that come with them and the stories that are with them. That's what interests me the most about them. But let me get this up here, and let's pop the hood on this thing and see what it's got. I'll be the man behind the camera right now. They get tired of seeing my ugly face.
This is a performance engine from Jegs. It's actually a built engine. It's got, I believe it's a 750 Edelbrock carburetor.
Yeah.
It's got 8.5 mil GM performance wires, so it's pretty nice little engine.
You said it's got 410 gears in it?
Yeah, it's got a 410 posi rear end.
Yeah, so it'll get up and go, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's got a new AC system. New heating. A lot of it's kind of nice to have that kind of comfort.
Yeah.
Something. You know?
It looks pretty clean under here for, you know, living on a dirt road. He's kept the old man. The old man took real good care of it. I was always curious about this old truck because you know, like I said, I've drove by it for 3 years and just always wanted to stop and look at it, but just never did.
How about we hear it run for?
Yeah, let's start it up. Let's hear this thing. Looks like he's got 2.5-inch exhaust.
2.5-inch wheels.
Sounds about like the old cream puff, my old truck. The other 79.
He put some new taillight lenses on it today.
New taillight lenses, because he gets some nice and cheap from O'Reilly's.
Oh yeah.
He can.
Good stuff, man.
Maybe one of these days he can hook me up with some stuff. And he also got his Squarebody stuff sticker on the back glass. Yeah, that's about the best. That adds about 10 horsepower. It's got to.
At least.
It's been dyno proven to add 10 horsepower. Well, let's look at the interior of this thing. It's pretty clean, Scottsdale trim level, but they added the old man put some carpet in it. It had the original vinyl flooring in it, but he put carpet in it. Really clean seat, you know, for the age. It don't look like it's, I don't think it's been reupholstered.
No, I don't believe the seat has. We did get up here, this is a new dash on it.
New dash pad, yeah.
New dash pad on it. So, but other than that, it's really clean interior. Everything works. I believe, I'm not sure if that's original radio or not, but it's definitely an 80s.
No, it's a period correct radio.
Yeah,
that's for sure. It's not the original one, but it's a period correct. That's like my other short bed's got a Pioneer 8-track player in it that still works with some old Memphis speakers in the door. old school stuff, but it still works. I love it.
Yeah, everything else works pretty well. Down the fuel gauge, and of course it's tapped out past it. That has to be fixed. So
yeah, that's a normal thing on these. But
other than that, it's really clean. I mean, I really enjoy riding it. It's got good power steering. It's got the what I call the fat guy steering.
Oh yeah,
that's the fat guy steering.
Yeah, it ain't got tilt wheel. You gotta have that. That's for sure.
But yeah, it'll get up and go, and the kids sure like it. It's gonna be a great project.
Yep, gonna be a good project. It's gonna be cool to kind of see the progress on this thing. I know it'll be slow. Sometimes progress gets slow on projects. But got the original. Still got the air dam underneath it. That's cool.
Yeah, I think
you don't see those very often.
They put this is a sheet metal
Yeah.
deal cut out and put on the front end, which I think looks really good.
Yeah, it does look good. But pretty much a mostly original truck. The only real, I mean, the rocker panels, a little bit rough, a little bit of rust, but we're in the rust belt, so that's kind of expected. We're not lucky enough to have really clean trucks like they do down in the south. But this wheel well is about the worst spot of it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and replace the
whole bedside.
The whole bedside.
Yeah, the aftermarket world's come a long ways.
They got some good stuff.
They've got some good stuff. I'm sure you've got access to body panels with where you work. So.
Yeah, I do. And if not, I know who to talk to.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Yeah, you got contacts, that's for sure. Well, it's really cool. This actually, I've been wanting to talk to the guy about this old truck for years, but just never had the time to stop and talk to him. And it's kind of cool to actually get to see about this truck. And
yeah, I can tell you this: for all you out there now, if you have square bodies, just be glad that you have them and take care of them, because that's what happened to me. Is at one point I let one go, and that's really not great. You know, it got to the point where, you know, you see them passing down the road, you just kind of want one.
Yep.
And now that I've got one, I'm gonna hold on to it. So.
Yeah. Then you guys got guys like me that's got a whole bunch of them out there, but I do appreciate them. I know the value of them, even though none of mine are really that fancy or really worth that much, but they are to me. Last time I priced my old crew cab, Buddy, I think it was like $20,000. The guy thought, man, you're crazy. I said, well, if you want that truck, that's my starting price, and it only goes up from there, because that truck means more to me than $20,000. So, you know, I could buy probably 3 of them with that money, but I can't ever get that truck back. So, I think that's about it, unless there's anything else you can think to tell these guys about it. So,
no, I'd say just keep on loving your square bodies. Take
yeah.
care of them.
Yep. So we'll end it off here. Till next time, y'all keep your square bodies rolling, and we'll catch you later.